Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Siddharth and you're watching SidBookReviewer. So today I'm going to do a book review and I recently bought this book. It's Flying Without Wings by Rishabh Puri. Ravindra Singh presents, right? Yes. So I have heard a lot about this book. So first let me tell you the synopsis that is written at the back of this book. So it says, this is a story of two people about to find out how far they're willing to go for the promise of true love. Will Karan take a chance and dive blindfolded and head first towards his dream? Will Millie be willing to stand by Karan's side in sickness and health just for a glimpse of his smile? This is a story of hope, joy in times of heartache and trial, of finding the perfect person in imperfect situations, and of love's power to carry us through our dark times. Now, this synopsis was the one that actually made me buy this book. So when I started reading this book, I was a bit confused because there was like kind of a mixing between the characters. I was not able to find out that who is saying what and which character is saying what. So there was mixing of time as well as mixing of characters. So it was a bit confusing in the beginning, but slowly and steadily as I get into the book, I realized that it's kind of a good book. Well, since the author, this is the second book of the author, I believe. Yes, I guess this is the second book by the author, and like it's typical Indian book. The story is based in Chandigarh, so I was able to relate to it because some of my relatives stay in Chandigarh, so I am well versed with the area. And if I talk about the characters and the storyline and the theme, which is love and finding the love in the darkest time, so I think the book quite did do justice to the plot. I was able to feel what the author might able be going through. I'm curious to know that how did author come up with such a plot? Did he actually experience any of these things in his life? Because I think the kind of thing that is written in this book are very deep and emotional, and I really don't think that these kind of things come naturally to anyone until unless you experience it or if you have someone who has experienced it. So I'm really looking forward to get in touch with the author and know if what are the scenes behind writing this book. So I'll definitely try and do that, and if I did, then you will come to know about that on my blog. And talking about the characters, well, Karan I found was a very confusing character in the starting. So Karan is very rich and he believes that the girl he loves should not love him because of his money, but should do so because he is a kind man, he's a gentleman. But you know, it's really hard to believe like when if a good person falls in love with you, you actually tend to become skeptical of the whole situation and you try to figure out that why that person wants to be with me, because you have a self-doubt, you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe that yes, you have certain qualities that actually attracted that person actually likes in you. And same goes for other person as well. When you are attracted to a person, it's hard to tell it why you are attracted to the person, but you love that person, right? Because you like the way that person behaves or the way that person makes you feel. So this book is majorly on that, and I just loved it. You know, like, in the last 2-3 days I was really distraughted and I was not able to focus because of the exam pressure. So I picked up this book, and the weather in Delhi is like really good. It's all rainy and everything, so it was like a perfect environment, perfect situation wherein I have to break my thoughts from studies and get into something totally different and opposite. So it was a very good read, although I still believe that there can be some changes that can be done in this book, but since the author has written only 2 books as of now, so I think this was a pretty good attempt from the side of the author. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys like this video, and in case you do, then do subscribe to my channel, hit that like bell, and do let me know how did you find this video and as well as this book in case you have already read it. I'm looking forward to your comments and I'm looking forward to your views in the comments section down below.